Hello, I'm Olivia Chu and I'm the Director of Production Arts. Within Production Arts, you would study costume and makeup, stage management, lighting, sound, set design and set construction. Within the Production Arts course, we follow the UAL Level 3 Extended Diploma in Performance and Production Arts. When you come and join us in Year 12, firstly, you would be learning skills from every single department that we cover. So you will learn how to use a sewing machine, you will learn how to rig lights, you will learn how to use a sound desk, how to cue a show, how to build a set, how to design a set. We then move on to working onto a script. So it might be the first time that you've ever worked on an actual script. Although this won't be realised, we have a really huge exhibition towards Christmas where we showcase all your fantastic work that you've done over the first 2 terms. After Christmas, you would specialise for your first specialisation in something that you've really enjoyed within the first 2 terms. That could be lighting and sound. If you chose lighting and sound, you would then be working on the Shakespeare season with our friends over in theatre. For this production, we do everything. We design the costumes, we make the costumes, we design the lighting, we rig and light the shows. We design our own soundscapes. We design the sets, we create the sets, and at the end, we have a week-long performance week in collaboration with theatre for the Shakespeare season of shows. After this, we're in term 5, and in term 5, you can choose again to choose a different specialisation. You may stick with what you like, you may choose something else. In term 5 is traditionally our community term. So within that term, we may be working with primary schools. You could be doing work experience. We work at the Isle of Wight Festival, Glastonbury, Reading, Leeds. It could be any one of those options for you for term 5. At the end of term 5, we would ask you to have a really good think, and then you will pick what you're going to do in year 13. When you come back into year 13 in Production Arts, you will have chosen your specialism. That could be lighting and sound, set and set construction, costume and makeup, or stage management. Within your specialism, you will start off at the beginning of the year doing a few sort of upskilling classes and practical sessions with your tutor, but you will move pretty seamlessly straight into working on shows. Your life in year 13 is mainly working on a show, which I know for those of you that are interested in this course and this area of work will be music to your ears. Most of your work is done on site, be it in the Obi Theatre, in the BRIT Theatre, in one of our smaller studio spaces, in outside venues, at festivals, but you will mainly be working hands-on, doing the thing that you love. Within the course, you have 4 units that you will cover in year 13. One of them is a reintroduction to your skills, so that's a fun unit that you'll do with your tutor. The other 2, one is a progression, so we will talk to you and support you in whatever choice you make, be that university or going straight into work. The 3rd is an extended piece of writing, and I know that sounds horrifying and scary at times, but it's about something that you love. So I'm not going to ask you to write about something you don't love. I'm going to ask you to write about something that you really love. And we all know that talking about something that you love is much easier than talking about something that you don't. Your final unit will be on your shows. So once again, fantastic, you're doing something you really enjoy. All of those 4 units will then be moderated and marked, and you will come out with your final mark. Regarding our qualification, although this is a really practical subject and we really push those practical skills which are intrinsic to your learning, this is an academic qualification. So there are some aspects of it where you will need to document your process, you will need to write up your logbooks, and you will need to be able to verbalise why you've designed something the way you've designed it. However, this can be done in any format. So don't be worried if you are an AEN student or an SEN student in any other school. We have ways of facilitating and supporting you to be able to do this. You don't have to write an essay. You can write a blog. You can write a vlog. You could talk to camera like I am now. You could record a podcast. We can do it in any way that will facilitate you being able to access your learning. Regarding the qualification, we have over 90% of our students coming out with a merit or a distinction, with our distinction grades 30% over the national average. I think because we support their emotional needs and their educational needs, meaning that they are better placed to succeed. We, within the course, really like to sort of embrace our industry. So we take our students on lots and lots of trips. So we always go to ABTT, which is the Association of British Theatre Technicians. We are also members of ABTT, so that we make sure our students are up to date with all the latest legislation and current events within our industry. We take you to Plaza, which is mainly a trade show for tech-based stuff, but with the introduction of a lot of projection working into costume and set, they are definitely moulding together, so it is relevant for everybody. Last year we were really lucky in that we took our Year 12 to the Prague Quadrennial, which is a exhibition that happens every 4 years, and the greatest minds in the world convene in Prague to talk about theatre design. And we were really lucky to be able to go there. We were the only school that was allowed to go. Everybody else was a university level student, but because of the calibre of our students, we were allowed to go, and we are actually entering the Prague Quadrennial competition this year with our current Year 13, because we feel confident that we are as good as the university students. We also go to see a lot of theatre. It is really important that you go and see a lot of theatre, but we fully understand that that is not an option for everybody, given your economic standing, or that maybe that isn't something your family do, which is fine. So we are very, very active in taking our students to the theatre and exposing them to lots of different theatre. So you won't only get to go and see the West End musicals. I will make you go to the opera. I will make you go to the ballet, and I will make you go and see some really random promenade weird stuff. But all of that will turn you into a fantastic practitioner. You also have the chance to do work experience during Year 13. That can be within your specialism. And we have so many fantastic partners that we work with. We're very, very privileged within PA to work really closely with PRG. PRG are the biggest lighting company in the world, and they run the BRIT Awards, the lighting side. And we are very lucky to, every year, have 2 of our students go down to the depot in Birmingham. You clean the lights, you prep the lights, you get them ready. Then you travel down with them to the O2, you rig them, you rehearse with these amazing artists, and then you are there on the night of the show running those lights. We also now have a work experience placement at the BRIT Awards with BRIT Row for our sound-friendly people, and we are currently in the works of finalising work experience placements for costume and stage management within the BRIT Awards. Outside of that, we also have really good work experience placement scheme with the Royal Albert Hall, who often take our people who go for work experience on for a job straight afterwards. We also are lucky enough to have had 3 or 4 of our students be accepted into the Royal Opera House trainee scheme. We also have trainees at National Theatre and Laburn to work in their costume departments, facilitating the dance students, and in film and theatre across the UK. People after here go on to start work. So we have plenty of people who are working at Chanel. We've got people working for prop costume houses, but we've also got a large quantity of our students that go on to go to university. We're really lucky in that our students go on to the top universities there are for costume. So we have students currently at Royal Welsh, Bournemouth, Wimbledon, Nottingham Trent, and we have alumni out there who are so always BRIT and will always employ our students, give them work experience. We have fantastic links with the National Theatre Costume Department, with Rob Alsop Costumes, with Doctor Who, the BBC, where we can place students for work placements so that if university isn't the path you want to take, that's okay. So a typical production art student, the first thing they need to be is enthusiastic. So you are going to be working on such a diverse range of shows. You could be a lighting designer for a music show while you're simultaneously being a stage manager for a dance show, while you are also helping out as a costume runner for a theatre show. So you need to have enthusiasm for this marvellous industry that you want to be part of. You need to make sure that you're on time. You need to make sure that you're pleasant to people. It's such a big thing is having manners. So again, you are going to be working with people who are super tired, and the nicer you can be, the more pleasant you can be, the further you are going to go. So that's us, Production Arts. We really look forward to your application. The deadline is the 31st of January. Make sure you apply. Don't be scared about applying for any of the courses at BRIT. We hear so many people say, oh, I won't get in, I won't get in. Well, no, you won't if you don't apply. But if you do apply, who knows? We look forward to seeing you.